Here's the other half of our South Washington Street in Alexandria, a little unrenovated, or not unrenovated, semi-renovated house. Here's its backyard. Seems to have a second compressor back there, although there's a compressor that we saw in the other half of this video right outside the kitchen window that's over the sink. I'm fairly certain houses that have a window over the kitchen sink sell faster because if one of the owners is going to be washing dishes, he or she's going to want to have some sunlight and be able to see outside. Anyway, this place has been renovated in a way, not architecturally, but they plastered and painted and put in new hardwood floors and crown molding and shoe molding everywhere. And they upgraded the bathrooms and the kitchens. Just beginning to get some water damage from its not being attended to. It's on a busy street where almost everything else has become commercial property. You see it's right beside the parking lot for a little strip mall. Across the street's a bridal gallery and a bunch of other somewhat high-end shopping. This is the top floor. On both floors there's this unusual little foyer space. There's the busy street. We have steps, step down and up. Here we have another bathroom that's beginning to degrade. Stairs to the downstairs. Here we have a utility room that looks like it's in relatively good shape. And here is the front little bedroom, which I suspect has the original, possibly pine floors for the house. But you can see if you're in this front bedroom how noisy it could be. Maybe not late at night. Also very low ceilings. It's a little old country house that someone painted and plastered and put in newish hardwood floors. And what else did they do? They put in central air at some point. So it's actually, I think, fairly inexpensive. I'll have to put in the notes what it is. I'm thinking it might be below $700,000. So in a way, it's kind of a find. Also might be zoned commercial or zoned commercial and residential. You might be able to tear it down and build something else. Just as housing, although it's odd, it's a lot of space for the dollar. Might be space you just decide you don't want. But what if you actually had a family and you need a bunch of bedrooms? And you want to be able to walk to downtown Alexandria and Old Town, and you only have this much money, and I mean, I can see an argument for it. At any rate, I'm happy to have seen it just because, although you used to be able to find things like this all over the DC area, the gentrifiers and the flippers and rehabbers have found them all, so this is one of the rare ones left. Also has this unusual pattern that is created by this little piece of, Lowe's, mid to low level Lowe's Home Depot door from like 10 or 20 years ago. But it creates this interesting little thing on the wall.